So we just had a couple of pretty intense problems, and uh, we've, uh, again, if that issue of restricted domain is very confusing, that's not a major point in the course. So I would let it go if you have other issues. But it is something that will come up on testing. If you want to get everything right, you need to know it. Let's move on to exercise 6, which should feel like a bit of a breath of fresh air now. This is it's important exercise, and it should be easy once you see how it works. And we're given the graph of a function f, and I want you to sketch a graph of f inverse, and I'll show you just how I think we should approach this. Now, this is a one-to-one function, and I wish I had gotten the grid to show up a little bit better here, because you're supposed to be able to see the coordinates of these points. So, for instance, this point on the graph of f, which is what, 0, -1, if 0, -1 is on the graph of f, then just interchange those coordinates. 1, 0, I'm sorry, -1, 0 must be on the graph of f inverse. So that's right here. There's -1, 0. This is the point 1, 0 on the graph of f, 1, 0. So 0, 1 must be on the graph of f inverse. Just interchange the coordinates. This is the point 2, 1 on the graph of f. So the point 1, 2 must be on the graph of f inverse. And just the way these 3 points line up, these 3 points will line up on the graph of f inverse. Let's look at another point that we have here. This looks like it's the point 3, 3. So if I interchange those coordinates, I get 3, 3. I wish I had a graph grid here. So 3, 3 must be on the graph of the inverse. And I believe, well, from here to here is a straight line. So I know from here to here will be a straight line. So let me label some of these points to make my picture a little bit clearer. This was 1, 2. This was 0, 1. There's -1, 0. Over here is the point -3, -2. So if I interchange those coordinates to get -2, -3, -2, -3 will be down here. And then from this point to this is a straight line, so from here to here will be a straight line. And finally, this is -4. I didn't mean for this to be so hard to read. This is -4. And it looks like -3, -4, -5. So I know if I interchange those coordinates, -5, -4 must be on the graph of the inverse. -5, -4, right here. So just again, the point is, how do you get the graph of the inverse from the graph of the function? I guess I could have done my little trick, but I didn't have this drawn with Sharpie and couldn't flip it around. So what you can do is you can always just interchange the coordinates of points, plot them on a new graph, and this is a graph of f inverse.